Almost all of my rare Game Boys have come from Japan. I absolutely love Japanese Game Boy Pockets. I'm trying to go for a full set of the released Game Boy Pockets from Japan. It's very hard, they're very expensive, but I've got a hell of a lot of them already. But what I thought I'd do in today's video is have a look around the Japanese auction site that I use and see if we can find any cool Game Boys to buy. So welcome back to my second channel. This video is obviously a little bit different to the ones that I normally do, but I'm still in the process of moving house and I haven't got a proper studio, so this is the best that I can do for now. So we're going to start off by just typing in Game Boy. For some reason there's a little bit of a bug where it doesn't show you what you've been searching, which is a little bit difficult. But here we are. We're straight into the action. This is Sendiko and I have bought all of my rare amazing things from Sendiko, as I'm sure you are all aware by now if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time. So the idea of Sendiko is that you load up your wallet balance with some funds and then you go around and you shop, and if you buy something, Sendiko are buying it on your behalf. Unfortunately, Yahoo Auctions is exclusive to Japan. So Sendiko translates Yahoo Auctions, which is a Japanese website, and they have a warehouse in Japan. They order it on your behalf and then they consolidate all of your orders into one box, and then that saves you money on shipping. So it's an absolutely brilliant service. So that's enough talking. Let's have a look around Sendiko. This one right here is immediately tickling my fancy. The Game Boy Light Astro Boy Special. I actually have already got quite a few of those. What we're going to do is go to ending soonest, which means that we might actually be able to pick up some things today, because obviously this is an auction. Some things aren't going to be selling for a few days or whatever. So let's try and actually find some stuff that we can buy today. So I have to admit, I am pretty rapid and I do go through these listings very, very quickly. You can see there's a really nice modded Game Boy for $176. That seems like a fairly reasonable price. We have a boxed Game Boy Advance here in pink. The really cool thing that you can do as well, if you see something you like, you can click on it. And once it loads, you can then use any of these sort of tags at the top and click on the various different levels of that tag. So for example, you've got Game Boy Advance body, and body's basically going to mean console. So if you click on that, we're actually going to be shown all of the Game Boy Advance consoles that have used the tag body. Now that does not capture all of them, because some of them don't actually use the same tags. It's a little bit confusing, but sometimes you could have a Game Boy in toys and games, and they just haven't filled out the tags properly. So this is not all of them, but this is probably going to be most of them. So let's change this again to ending soonest and see if there's anything cool coming up soon. Every now and again, you do really get some great bargains. So for example, this here is currently selling for $116. That might be a great little buy for someone. That's the Homeboy 88, the home Game Boy Advance console, a great little thing. We've got a Famicom 20th anniversary Game Boy Advance SP, currently at $150. I mean, there's just so much. Like, there really is just absolutely loads. And obviously, if you're doing this every day like I am, there's a good chance you're going to find something really cool one day. $165 for this, ending in 2 hours. Now, that is something that really does interest me. I'm a massive fan of this Pokemon Game Boy. Oh, the condition of it is not great. But the box itself looks incredible, which makes me wonder if the box is original. Let's have a look. Make sure you read the descriptions. Do your best to read the descriptions. They are translated, so it's worth doing. So this exhibit is a Game Boy Advance SP, main body Game Boy Advance game, Akamo Orange Pokemon Center. It will be rare. This is a limited edition product of the Game Boy Advance itself. Here you go. Please judge from the state of the main body box accessories. Well, it doesn't say anything about the box not being original, and there is a tiny bit of wear and tear on it, but it just looks a bit too good to be true. I'm not sure. I mean, there is manuals and stuff as well. I don't know, that's an interesting one. I'll probably steer clear from that one. I mean, the shell is absolutely destroyed, so that's probably not one that I'd be too interested in, but it's still cool to see that you can potentially get a little bargain there if you're just not so interested in condition. I'm actually not usually that interested in condition, but that one's probably a little bit far gone for me. So there's quite a lot of different mods as well. You can see there's one that's accurately reflecting the price of these things a little bit more. There's quite a lot of mods. This one here is aftermarket. That is not real. You've also got one of these here as well that's aftermarket. So you do need to be careful because every now and again you'll see... ooh! This looks really good. That's the Charizard Game Boy. Well, I mean, it's not in great condition, but the inside is pretty good. Oh, damn. That is not good. Yeah, that's pretty worn out. Well, yeah, basically all I'm saying is just make sure you read the descriptions because sometimes it looks like it's going to be a really rare Game Boy and then it's actually just an aftermarket one. And I've actually seen quite a few which have caught me out, and I've obviously been buying Game Boys and stuff online for years. So it is hard to always fully understand from the listing what's going on. That's a little bit of a battered box right there, but the starting price is $74 and no one has bid. And the Game Boy itself, I would say, is pretty good. That's quite a nice little buy for someone there. $150 is not unreasonable as it is, but if you can get that for a little bit less, that would be quite cool. Oh, now that is something that's really interested me. I have not got a boxed version of this Game Boy. Okay, we're going to let that load up and open it up. There's a North American or probably European version of the Game Boy Advance. Maybe that's in English. I don't know what that one is. Words. Yes, that looks... I would say that looks English. But it looks a bit too good to be true. But it has got the box, and the box isn't in bad condition. Yeah, I'd say that's maybe real. I would say that's maybe real. Oh, wait a minute. That screw looks pretty suspect. How do we zoom into the screw? I don't know what's going on with that screw. That screw looks a little bit suspect. It looks like it's been fiddled with. Okay, let's have a look at that Astro Boy. That is one that interests me. Big time. Big time. Okay. 3 hours from now. Ooh, okay, the other way to find good things as well is by having a look in the related items section. That can sometimes spring up some bargains. Okay, we're going down a rabbit hole here. It's what I like to call a rabbit hole. This is another one that interests me. A little bit of screen burn. Some people are going to get put off by that. Wow, it's got a lovely presentation box as well. Okay. Right. That is something that interests me too. Oh, okay, this one interests me as well. This one is super duper rare. Why can't I open that in the new tab? Okay, we're just going to have to go through this rabbit hole and back up and find some other things. Okay, right, hang on. This can't be real. Oh my god, it's real. Okay, that ends in 2 hours. Oh my god, it's $500. Okay, that one's a write-off. Let's go back. But what else is there below? Nothing that interests me as much as the last couple. Okay, this one I really want. So what we're going to do is copy this and open it into a new tab. Okay. And then we're also going to go back one and keep our eye on this. And both of them end in a few hours. So I'll let you know how they go in this video. I'll just cut to a later stage and see how well we did. I think what we're going to do is come off the Game Boy Advance stuff now because we've been looking at this for a little while. But, yeah, obviously a lot of stuff here. That's insanely expensive. Some really cool things. That's a pretty reasonable price. That's a very reasonable price. This is obviously where I get all of my really obscure crap that I've been making videos on for years. There's a really nice modded boxy pixel looking Game Boy. Why is that in a white box? That intrigues me. What is going on there? What has happened? Why is that in a white box? Was there a sleeve for it at some point? I don't actually know. Okay, what we're going to do is go back to Game Boys. Alright, let's continue on in our search to find something cool. Hopefully we're going to actually find something now that we can pick up for certain. I would like to actually buy something now that we can at least say it was a reward from this video. $210 for a boxed clear Oh, but is that actually the one? Is that actually the one? Because I've got a boxed clear Game Boy, but it was not the competition model. And this one doesn't look like it is either. The competition model had a small piece of paper that it was included which said, you know, congratulations. But you can see just how addictive it could be to pick up all of the different versions of the Game Boy Pocket Japanese, because there's just so many of them and they're just such lovely little sizes. And I put them in box protectors and then they just look so cool. So yeah, really interesting. Right, that's a good one. If you can pick them up for under about $50, you'd be laughing at that. Now, this is one that I've seen quite a few times. I'm not even going to bother clicking on it, but it's a gold DMG. Incredibly rare, but not worth $3,200 in the slightest bit. Absolutely not. This is actually something that I'm bidding on. This one here is one that I've been looking at for a little while. So this is the big box Tetris. And I'm trying to pick up a box for my friend. So hopefully I'll win that one. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. A couple of pouches there. They're pretty damn cool, aren't they? What else have we got going on here? Come on, we need to find something to buy. This is an example of something that if you were buying a hell of a load of Game Boys could be worth picking up. This is $38 for a boxed DMG that really only looks like it just needs a good clean. Maybe it's a little bit yellow, but for the most part, I've seen that sort of wear and tear just from dirt. You know, you can wipe that sort of stuff off. Usually when you see lots of little black bits like that, that's because there's dirt sort of stuck in the pattern, the design of the surface of the Game Boy. So that's a pretty good buy. I don't need another boxed Game Boy DMG, but it's a good buy nonetheless. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for that boxed ice blue Game Boy. I really, really, really like this one, but $296 I think is just a bit more than what they're worth. Let me have a look on eBay actually. Ice blue Game Boy, so £300 there, £396. But look at this one, look, £243, £222. Okay, really probably not worth that amount of money, but it's still nice to see it, especially because it's an American Game Boy on a Japanese site. That's kind of interesting. This is one that I really wanted as well. I don't actually have a boxed yellow Game Boy Pocket. That's one that I really need. I also need a boxed pink Game Boy Pocket. I love that, by the way, but oh my days, look at that price. I also need a boxed pink Game Boy Pocket, and there's one here too, $150, not worth it in the slightest bit. Bearing in mind, about a week or two ago, I made a video about this, a black Game Boy Pocket that I picked up for probably about £30 or £40. That's sort of the price range that I'd be willing to pay for a pink and a yellow one. But I think what I'm going to do might not be the best bargain in the world, but I think I'm going to go for this Game Boy Color here because it's one that I really like. It's in exceptionally good condition, as you can see. And it's got the matching... It hasn't got the matching serial numbers. Damn it. That's quite a premium, I think, for the fact that the numbers don't match. Well, look, I'm not going to force myself to buy something that doesn't suit me just because of the sake of the video. However, what I am going to do is keep an eye on these two things right here that are quite interesting to me. We've got a black Game Boy Color boxed. That's actually one of my favorite Game Boy Colors. I have already got one, so I really don't need one. And this one I have not got boxed, and it's in really good condition. So I'm going to keep an eye out on this. It ends in 3 hours. I will let you know how it goes. I won it. I won it for £500. Luckily, I've been storing my Wallet Balance affiliate commission for the last year. I've not really been spending a great deal of money because I've been moving house and stuff, so I've not really been buying much. But yeah, I won it. 85,000 yen. That's a hell of a lot of money, but about half of the going rate. So I'm really proud to have that in my collection. I can't wait to do an unboxing video of it, but I hope you've enjoyed this video finding out how I go about buying stuff on Sendiko. As I said, use the link in the description below. That does help support the channel and helps me make videos like this and future videos that I'll do on the main channel. And the videos that are not actually sponsored by Sendiko, I've not even told them that I'm doing this. They've not even asked me to do it, but I just thought a little bit of extra content while I'm just sort of in between moving house and stuff. But I hope you've all enjoyed. See you very soon.